Dear students, today's topic is effect of pressure on change of state of matter. So, in the previous classes, we have studied effect of temperature on change of state of matter. How does the change of state of matter take place by decrease or increase in temperature? That is by change in temperature of the substance. Today we will discuss that is how can you change the state of matter by changing pressure. First of all, we will see what is pressure. So we studied about pressure in the previous class. Pressure is the amount of force exerted per area. So pressure is defined to be the amount of force exerted per area. This is called pressure. So now, if you are applying pressure on gas, or if you are applying pressure on such substances, what will happen? Can we change their state, physical state, from one state to another state? We'll discuss about that in today's class. First of all, generally there is no effect of pressure on solids and liquids. So we can see that when you apply pressure or when you increase the pressure, in other words, we can say that if you try to compress solid and liquid, we can see that solids and liquids are generally not compressible. That is, if you apply pressure, if you increase pressure, apply pressure on solids and liquids, it is not possible to change their physical state. But we can see that already we studied about this, that is in under compressibility. Gases are highly compressible. What are the reason behind it? Due to the presence of lot of spaces between the particles. Gases are loosely packed. There will be a lot of empty spaces between them. Because of that, the force of attraction is very low. So what happens if you apply pressure? The large volume of gas can be changed into small volume. That is called compressibility. So it is easy to compress gas. So if this is the gas takes place, gas which fill in this container, and if you are going to apply pressure on this, suppose there is a piston like this piston, which we that is this piston can loosen and tighten the this volume of gas. So if you apply pressure on this large volume of gas, we can see that this large volume can be changed into this much of small volume. What is the reason behind it? When you apply pressure on this, due to these empty spaces between these particles, because of that, when you apply pressure, what happens? The particles come close to each other because of no force of attraction between them and large amount of spaces. So because of that, if you apply external pressure, so what happens? These particles come close together. As a result, what will happen? The large volume can be changed into small volume. Initially this much of volume, this is the initial actual volume, but when you apply pressure, what happens? The volume is changed into this much. That means large volume of gas can be changed into small volume when you apply pressure. So if you can change large volume of gas into small volume of gas, what is the advantage of that? Then we can easily transport it. That is, if the large volume of gas should be filled in a large container, but we can apply pressure on this large amount of gas. By applying it, it will become small volume. Now we can fill this small volume of gas in small cylinders or small vessels. So there will be no change in the amount of gas, but what happens? Due to compressibility, the large volume can be changed into small volume, and this small volume of gas can be filled in small cylinders. So we can easily transport these small cylinders from one place to another place. So this is the advantage of compressibility of gas. For example, compressed natural gas, CNG natural gas is an important fuel, and if you compress natural gas, suppose we have natural gas, methane like this, and if you apply pressure on this natural gas, what will happen? This large volume of natural gas can be changed into small volume, and this small volume can be filled in small cylinders like this small, and we can transport this compressed natural gas cylinder easily. Similar is the case for compressed oxygen gas. Oxygen gas should be used in hospitals and for other purposes. So large volume of oxygen gases can be compressed and it can be filled in small cylinders like this. Then it will be very convenient to use. So this is the advantage of compressibility of gas. So we can conclude that when you apply pressure on gas, it will be large volume of gas can be changed into small volume, and it will be helpful for the transportation of gases. See what will happen if you apply more pressure on gas. Suppose we have seen that a large volume of gas can be changed into small volume of gas. Then think about that. If you apply more and more pressure, high pressure on gas, what will happen? The gas will be changed into liquid. That is, there will be change of state of matter. Gas can be changed into liquid state. We have studied about condensation. Condensation is the process in which gas changed into liquid by cooling or by decreasing temperature. So same conversion, gas to liquid can be takes place by increasing the pressure, by applying pressure on gas. What is the reason behind it? Due to the presence of lot of empty spaces and no force of attraction. Due to this, what happens when you apply high pressure on the gas, its particles come closer to each other, and after applying high pressure, the particles come very close to each other, and if they come very close to each other, what will happen? Automatically the spaces between them will become very less, and also they will start attracting to each other. There will be force of attraction. Then when they come close together, they lose the kinetic energy, movements decreases, force of attraction increases, spaces decreases, and it will reach the state of liquid finally. So this process is called liquefaction of gas, and the liquid obtained by this process is called liquefied gas. Okay, we studied about compressed gas. What is compressed gas? Example is compressed natural gas, compressed oxygen gas. Compressed gas means it is in which state? Gaseous state only. But what is the difference? Large volume is changed into small volume. But what do you mean by liquefied gas? Liquefied gas means it is in liquid state. How the gas is changed into liquid by applying pressure. This liquid is called a liquefied gas. Examples of liquefied gas is liquefied petroleum gas and liquefied oxygen gas. So this happens during this liquefaction. So this process is called liquefaction of gas. So we have gas. When you apply large amount of pressure like this, when you apply pressure on the gas, the particles come close together, that is large volume is changed into small volume of gas. It is still in gaseous state, but after that if you are applying more and more pressure, what will happen? The particles come close together and they attract each other, and finally they will in the liquid state. So now this is in liquid state. Now this liquid is called liquefied gas. Example of liquefied gas is the best example LPG. LPG is full form liquefied petroleum gas. So actually this is in liquid form. So the petroleum gas is changed into liquefied petroleum gas by applying pressure. On applying high pressure on petroleum gas, it is changed into the form of liquid. This liquid form is called liquefied petroleum gas, which we use in our daily life as the fuel. Another example is liquefied oxygen gas. The oxygen gas can also be converted into liquid form by applying large amount of pressure. This is called, the liquid form of oxygen gas is called liquefied oxygen gas. So we can say that generally we can say that on applying pressure, gases can be converted into liquid state, and this liquid is called liquefied gas. And what about compressed gas? When we apply pressure on the gas, large volume of gas can be changed into small volume of gas. The small volume of gas is called compressed gas. But if you apply high pressure, the gas is changed into liquefied gas. Gas is changed into liquid form. This liquid form is called liquefied gas. So this is the effect of pressure on change of state of